So we did have something drop in lanes here, Jenny.
Saying it was about 20 cars that got flats and they were on the right shoulder, and I think they're going to keep the right lane closed as they work to figure this out. But it was in I think they were in the left lanes when I initially got a call on. So yeah, there's something there. Just be careful, use caution, and just try to watch the roadway as best you can as you pass through. Hopefully they'll get a sweeper. That's North 405 going around Skirbo. Now, South 101 lanes there, they're getting it over the right shoulder, damage done. It's back to one of the 170 that's heading from Victory. And then south of that, they've had the Highland off-ramp blocked again today. I'm going to get Scott to fly over there and see, but the latest call that I got was, yep, it is still blocked south. Earlier, right shoulder problem north of Florence, and it still has you back up before the 105. Our next traffic report is at 7:15 from the Puente Hill Sunday 24-hour traffic center.
70s, 80s, 90s today, so staying warm, kind of like yesterday. Dropping once, plenty of 80s, but then we're headed down each day after that till we get to the weekend. 70 in Hollywood, 66 Huntington Beach, 65 now in Anaheim.
We talk about a lot about who wants to be mayor, Rick Caruso and Karen Bass. Eric Garcetti is still the mayor of Los Angeles. He was asked about his response to the scandal at LA City Hall, and he is defending his initial response. He had issued a statement saying there was no place in the city family for personal attacks or racism, but he did not appear to resignations. It was only later that he called for 3 members involved to step down. But in comments first heard here on KNX, Garcetti insisted that he had been very clear, both in public and private.
I'm very proud of the strength that we set from the beginning. I think there was some who words I've been unequivocal about speaking out against this and early calling for their stepping down and their resignation. This is something, but there's clearly a line crossed when I heard that the very first time, and I've never backed away.
Mayor out of town traveling to Argentina for an international summit of city leaders.
The LA Homeless Services Authority, they call it LAHSA, being criticized for the homeless count. According to the agency, the number for LA County was up just over 4% this year compared with double digits in previous years. Volunteered to count the homeless. This was back in February when they did it. She tells CBS her estimate.
I remember very well what I saw and where I saw it. And to find out that LAHSA recorded 0 people on the streets that night is heartbreaking.
Yeah, they say in a lot of areas they didn't find any homeless in certain spots, but there are people who live there that say yes, and there are people there saying, well, I live here, so count me. Dan Fleming is the president of the nonprofit research group Economic Roundtable, says the numbers are inconsistent based on what he sees.
It's hard to reconcile with what I see as I drive around the city.
LAHSA says it is accurate as they can be, but they have DashCam. They've replaced it with another one.
Twice in 2 days, the jury in the Dr. James Heaps trial, the former gynecologist at UCLA, the jury's been told to start its deliberations over. Margaret Carrero says yet another juror was replaced with an alternate.
The juror was excused from the panel on Tuesday afternoon, this time hardship. On Monday, a juror was excused after testing positive for COVID. Both were replaced with alternate jurors, with only one alternate left, and the possibility that another juror may not be able to continue on the panel because of an upcoming medical procedure. Heaps is on trial for 21 felonies involving 7 former patients. The charges against him include sexual exploitation of a patient. He has pleaded not guilty. Margaret Carrero, KNX News, 97.1 FM.
Our timeline contest coming up a little bit later this morning, 8:53. That's when we have that. It's always fun. We got a prize this morning, which is a pair of tickets to see Blink 182 at the Bank of California Stadium coming up in next June. So we've got some problems in the San Fernando Valley. Jen's going to talk about that coming up as well. It's 7:11.
All ears, Encino. The people you know are here on 97.1 FM.
If you own a business, it's been bumpy ride to inflation. You could use a break, so if your business has 5 or more employees, you managed to survive COVID, you could be eligible to receive a payroll tax rebate of up to $26,000, and that's per employee, so start adding it up. It's not a loan, there's no payback. It's a refund of your taxes. The challenge is actually getting your hands on this, cutting through the red tape. Where do you go? GetRefunds.com. The team of tax attorneys they put together, highly trained in this little-known payroll tax refund program. They've already returned $1 billion to businesses, and they can help you too. So they do the work here, no charge up front. They They get the money, they share a percentage of what they and businesses of all types can qualify. So those who took PPP, nonprofits, those that had an increase in sales, you're all on the list. Find out if yours qualifies. Go to getrefunds.com. Click right there, qualify me, and then answer a few questions. This is only around for a limited amount of time, so don't miss out. Getrefunds.com. Getrefunds.com.
Every year, we say, well, wake up earlier, exercise more, really rest, and eat healthier. It's hard for us, but for dogs, not so much. Dogs are up at dawn, run for fun, sleep like champs, and they love eating fresh, healthy food every single meal. Give your dog another healthy habit. Real, fresh food from the Farmer's Dog. Get 50% off your first box at thefarmersdog.com/radio.
Yes, with my big name wireless carrier. That's why I switched to Xfinity Mobile. They can even save you hundreds a year on your wireless bill.
I definitely foresaw all this.
Start seeing savings today. Switch to the fastest mobile service, Xfinity Mobile. Now with the best price on 2 lines of unlimited, just $30 a line per month. Xfinity Internet required. Price comparison for 2 unlimited lines under available 5-day pricing plans. Gigabytes of usage per line. Comcast analysis of mobile Wi-Fi and cellular data from Ookla. Test Intelligence Q2 2022.
We love lazy Sunday mornings in bed. The paper, fresh coffee.
I make the coffee.
When it's time to buy a new mattress, we wanted to choose from a big selection.
And we found it at Sleep World.
Now, Sunday mornings are more comfortable than ever.
Although, I still have to make the coffee.
Find your mattress story at Mancini Sleep World and get a free adjustable base with select mattresses. Save big on our huge selection of Tempur-Pedic, Stearns & Foster, Beauty Rest, any of our Bay Area stores, or visit sleepworld.com.
Make a difference as a nurse at Vitas Healthcare and earn a lump sum payout after your first year. With our new Difference Maker program, team members who care for patients at the bedside will be rewarded for their commitment with a lump sum payout after they reach their 1-year anniversary. Eligible positions include RNs, admissions RNs, LPNs, LVNs, and team managers. To earn your lump sum payout after your first year, apply today at careers.vitas.
Shasky for the Morning Roast. And if you're an independent restaurateur or are starting a brand new business, then you gotta know about my friends at Trimark. Trimark, making independent restaurateurs' dreams come true in Northern California for over 55 years. Whether you're designing your next restaurant or you need, this is where Trimark comes in. They do it all. And what's most important to them is being a partner to their business customers. Visit West.com. That's TrimarkWest.com.
It's coming Friday night, 17th, to the SAP Center. The Civic Concert Group presents one of the biggest Valentine's Super Love Jam concerts ever. Starring the legendary Isley Brothers. The Isley Brothers. Plus, Genuine. Street. I like the way you work it. No, baby, no. Call me back. Jets. Denise Williams. And Evelyn Champagne King. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com or the box office. The Valentine with the legendary Isley Brothers. Friday night, February 17th at the SAP Center. PacificConcertGroup.com.
Check back in on your ride home.
Or anytime on the free Odyssey app.
Matters to you.
It's on KNX News, 97.1 FM.
I'm Mike Simpson.
And I'm Vicki Moore. Coming up on LA's Morning News.
Calls for more recall transparency from those who tried to unseat George Gascon.
I'm Bloomberg Steve. POTUS conflation as many Americans rethinking their holiday vacation plans. Your money at 7:20.
New poll out on the LA mayor's race shows Caruso a little bit ahead of Bass, but they're calling it a statistical dead heat.
7:15 now. Let's get traffic brought to you by Cars for Kids. Jennifer York.
I hope Scotty took his Veggie vitamin this morning because I'm going to make him work really hard. I'm going to start in the valley. This is a really interesting outage. You can call me up and let me know. There's a tree down on Havenhurst. He said you cannot get through right in front of Lanai Road Elementary School. That's just south of the boulevard there. A lot of people take Havenhurst as an alternate to Sepulveda to get up to Mulholland via Calneva. So I just want to let you know you cannot get through right now. Havenhurst, south of the boulevard. Let's go to Scott. He's got a lot to talk about. He's flying in the Southern California Toyota